Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for this week's episode of Video Game Reviews. First off, happy Easter to everybody out there today. And our game that we're going to be covering today is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. This game, of course, is only available for the Nintendo Switch. It was released on November 20th of 2020. And this is set 100 years before Breath of the Wild. It takes place in Eric Lance via flashbacks in the original game and follows Link and Zelda as they gather allies across Hyrule to fend off forces led by the evil Calamity Ganon, who's attempting to revive himself and destroy the kingdom. Players control Link, Zelda, and their various allies to fight Ganon's minions in large-scale battles, reminiscent of Dynasty Warriors, various gameplay elements taken from The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, well, that's how you know it's a Zelda game, ladies and gentlemen, because Ganon is involved. Alright. So Age of Calamity mixes in the hack-and-slash gameplay of Dynasty Warriors with the characters, locations, elements of the Legend of Zelda series. Basic gameplay consists of participating in large-scale battles against enemies, while also completing objectives and taking strategic actions such as capturing bases and commanding troops. And in addition to retaining the combat, material crafting, and weapon upgrading systems from Hyrule Warriors, the game also incorporates environmental puzzle solving and the use of the Sheikah Slate and Paraglider from Breath of the Wild. Players can upgrade their characters, complete missions and challenges, use resources to access new areas, build weapons, and cook foods that provide buffs. Unlike in Breath of the Wild, weapons are invulnerable and don't break over time, so that's definitely good to know. The map of the game is similar to the map from Breath of the Wild, and players can choose stages from it and use the Sheikah Tower to explore between regions. There are 18 playable characters, 14 of which are obtained via progression in the main story, and 4 that can be unlocked by completing various side quests. Besides the characters, players can also control the gigantic divine beasts to destroy a large number of enemies. The max level is 100. During the Great Calamity, a small guardian awakens with Hyrule Castle that escapes the destruction through a time portal, but is followed by some of Calamity's Ganon's malice. In an alternate timeline before the Calamity began, the Guardian is reactivated by Link and Impa during a battle. They take it to engineers Purah and Robbie for study and learn that it came from a future in which Ganon reawakens and destroys Hyrule. To prevent this, King Rhoam assembles 4 pilots for the recently discovered divine beasts, Mipha, Revali, Daruk, and Urbosa, and commands them, Link and Zelda, to find the Master Sword in Korok Forest. The champions encounter the Dark Prophet Aster, who has learned of the future from Harbinger Ganon, the small guardian from the current timeline, infected by the malice from the original timeline, that plots to revive and control Calamity Ganon with the aid of the Yiga clan, led by Master Koga. Aster corrupts Korok Forest, but Link draws the Master Sword and forces it to withdraw. Purah's research reveals the presence of the Sheikah transport towers hidden underground. The champions reactivate the towers and use them to lead a preemptive strike on the Yiga clan's hideout in the Gerudo Desert. And upon learning from the Guardian's records that Calamity Ganon will return on Zelda's 17th birthday, Rhoam then deploys the Divine Beasts and sends Zelda to train in hopes of awakening her sealing magic. Robbie and Purah are captured by Yiga spies while restoring the Guardian's memory. The Guardian escapes with the Sheikah Slate and delivers it to Zelda as the Calamity arrives. As Hyrule Castle is besieged and the Sheikah Tower is shut down across Hyrule, the champions are ambushed in their divine beasts by the Blight Ganons, while King Rhoam seemingly sacrifices himself for Link, Zelda, and Impa to escape the castle. The Guardians summon Sidon, Tiba, Yunobo, and Riju from the original timeline to assist the champions, buying Link enough time to destroy the Blight Ganons. With the champions saved and the divine beasts restored, they begin to clear the way to Hyrule Castle. In an effort to stop the timeline from changing, Aster kills many Yiga clan members and uses their life force to resurrect the Blight Ganons. Link is cornered by the Blight Ganons in Fort Hadano, but Zelda awakens her sealing magic to save him. Hyrule's forces are bolstered by Koga and the remnants of the Yiga clan who seek revenge against Aster, and Rhoam, who is revealed to have survived using a shield artifact given to him by Zelda. Purah uses the Sheikah Towers to transport their abilities to Hyrule Castle for a full-scale assault against Calamity Ganon. Although the Divine Beasts weaken Ganon's spirit form, Harbinger Ganon consumes Aster upon his defeat and becomes Calamity Ganon, who then corrupts the little Guardian, which forces Link to destroy it. During this time, Zelda remembers that she has activated the Guardian, as a child and named it Tarako, which Robin took away so she would focus on her training. Zelda and her allies confront Calamity Ganon, but are unable to damage him until Tarako self-destructs to weaken him. Calamity Ganon is defeated by Link and permanently sealed away by Zelda. The future heroes are returned to their timeline while Link, Zelda, and their allies look out at the now peaceful Hyrule. In a secret ending, Purah and Robin repair Tarako, reuniting Zelda with her friend. Okay. So, there's definitely a lot of action in this game. As you can probably imagine. Lots of battles to go through, and of course a lot of characters to level up, just like how you would in Pokemon. So yeah, or any other RPG really. But yeah, you like action games and you also like Zelda, then this would definitely be a fun game. Now I actually did play through this. I did play through this. I mean, I'm not much. I mean, even though I'm not really a Zelda person, I mean, any like game that's got a lot of action, yeah. Like it's a lot of fun. Like even if you're not a Zelda fan, maybe you might enjoy this. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's still a really fun game. So yeah, I did play through this like on my own, like the whole game off screen. And I did do this as a let's play once, and then I think I got stuck in one spot and that didn't finish. But that's okay. But like I said, still a pretty fun game, and this is actually not the first Hyrule Warriors game, because if you recall, there was also a Hyrule Warriors game that came out on the Wii U years ago, and that got ported over, and then that one got ported over to the Nintendo Switch. And I've played a little bit of the original Hyrule Warriors. That one's pretty fun too. And there's also there's going to be a sequel to this game called Age of Imprisonment, and that is due to come out during the winter. Now, they didn't say in the Switch 2 Direct exactly when the winter would come out, but my guess is it's probably going to be a holiday title, like probably the end of this year, or maybe a title for the beginning of 2026. Again, I have no idea. But I will give this game. I'll give this game about a 7.8 out of 10. So yeah, pretty good. Definitely some couple of weak points, but that's kind of really the same case for a lot of other games, though, isn't it? Alright. So yeah, so that'll do it for this episode. I am not going to have an episode for you next week because I am going to be out of town next weekend. We will pick up the show again in 2 weeks from now. So I will see you then.